planners with the Mountain Land Association of Governments are charged with peering into our transportation future and determining how best to cope with growth in Utah County over the next 3 decades. The numbers are staggering. By the year 2040, Utah County's population is expected to double to more than 1 million people. A 10 to 12 lane Interstate 15 will be congested and operating at capacity. Springville and Linden, 2 prominent bottleneck areas, will be in need of relief. Commuters will have options. Light rail will extend to the Orem Intermodal Center, and Frontrunner commuter rail from Salt Lake to Payson will have been in operation for a quarter century. Utah County circa 2040 may be a little hard to imagine. However, that's the task the planners at the Mountain Land Association of Governments, or MAG, have in front of them. As part of preparation for the future, MAG has started a study of area transportation facilities in the Springville Spanish Fork area. The study will take a first-cut look at 4 Springville Spanish Fork transportation hotspots and identify projects for further consideration. The 4 focus areas include the following: an interchange at I-15 and Center Street in Spanish Fork, an interchange at I-15 and 1600 South in Springville, a 1600 South roadway in Springville, and the location of a commuter rail station in Spanish Fork, where local bus routes will feed into a transit hub with park and ride facilities. When complete, the study will provide sufficient information for planners to propose projects or a series of projects for funding. Part of the conceptual study process includes public participation. Input from the community about project concepts will help planners and engineers determine which projects and concepts merit more detailed development. Let's take a closer look at the 4 areas of focus. An interchange at I-15 and Center Street in Spanish Fork would connect the freeway exit to the east to a 4-lane roadway, alleviate traffic on Main Street in Spanish Fork, and connect to a future commuter rail station. Some factors that will be explored include the relocation or removal of a railroad spur, impacts to farmlands, close proximity to Spanish Fork High, and having the railroad parallel to I-15 at the interchange. An interchange at I-15 and 1600 South in Springville would tie into a widened 1600 South and provide a connection to US 89 in Mapleton. Factors that will be explored include limited spacing between the Springville 400 South and US 6 interchanges, design issues to address merging conflicts associated with the US 6 interchange, and diversion of traffic, especially trucks, from US 6 westbound to the industrial area on North Main. A 1600 South roadway in Springville would improve connectivity in the area and alleviate traffic on 400 South in Springville. Factors that will be explored include the number of railroad crossings involved, the cost of a new connection between Highway 51 and US 89, potential impacts to neighborhoods and a cemetery, and whether the new highway would be needed if the I-15 interchange is not built. The location of a new commuter rail station in Spanish Fork will help UTA finalize its plans in this area. UTA has preliminarily identified a station at the I-15 Center Street interchange. Factors that will be explored include whether there is sufficient spacing between the proposed Springville and Spanish Fork stations, how a new interchange would be integrated with the rail station, identification of the station footprint, access to and from the station, opportunities for transit-oriented development, wetlands and environmental issues, and impacts to agricultural lands. As part of the effort, the study team will develop a methodology, analyze existing traffic conditions, review proposed development, apply a traffic forecasting model to the area, identify problem areas, develop transportation solutions, engage the communities, meet with property owners, and conduct a preliminary environmental impact analysis. The study is expected to be complete early next year. The study is a cooperative effort between MAG, UDOT, UTA, Utah County, Mapleton, Spanish Fork, and Springville.